Hello Miss Mita and all of my friends. My name is Natalia Guntara Putri with student number 18 12 14 111. Today I'm going to react a video entitled Hate Crimes Against Asian American Continue to Rise by The Daily Show with Trevor Noah. I put the link of the video in the description box below. To get you better understanding, kindly check the video first before you watch this reaction video. So from the first time I watched the video, it makes me feel sad and guilty with the Asian American people out there who got attacked. So first I'm going to retell about the video briefly. The video was talking about the anti-Asian American that have increased up to 867%, especially in New York City in 2020 compared to last year. Chinatown was one of the earliest New York City communities to get hit. Even the ex-president Donald Trump also routinely used the racist word to describe this pandemic. He used the words such as China, virus, or Kung flu, and he was just making more trouble with his words. The video also showed a young man who pushed an elderly man, a 91 years old man. What is his purpose to do that? Will the old man able to stop the pandemic right away? No, right? The young man was just to resist because the old man looks like Chinese, so he attacked him. The term Asian American was referring to the mix of people, languages, and cultures. The website from The Lancet described that Asian American include people with ancestry from East Asia, South Asia, Southeast Asia, and in some instances, Pacific Islanders and Hawaiians. Daniel Day Kim stated that the way we see is not that one community against each other. It's everyone versus racism. The man in the video also said that the Asian American has been faced with two pandemics. The first one is the COVID-19 pandemic, and the other one is racism. What makes these people to say that way? The rising of anti-Asian American communities were because of the hatred. The BBC News stated that advocates and activists say these are hate crimes, and often link to rhetoric that blames Asian people for the spread of the COVID-19. Here I see that those people were not educated enough to see the whole world out there. Who wants this pandemic to happen in our world? They do not want it, neither us or the Chinese. We can do nothing except following the health protocols and taking care of our own health. It is not because some people look like Chinese and they could bring the virus. No. And also about the 91 years old man who was pushed by the young man. What was the purpose to do that? It was very shocked for me to see that incident. I also found the news from BBC that there were more attacks that they did to the elderly. And they did that was because of the hatred they have towards the Asian American people. We as a young people we need to help the elderly if they need our help, not the opposite. My opinion toward this situation is we should educate one another so that we can see the situation we faced in this world. Those people who did the violence were not well educated and they only think about themselves. In this situation, I conclude that we need to try to accept each other, because by accepting each other, we are stepping on someone else's shoes. Then we can see how the people feel toward one situation. Besides, we also need to educate ourselves first so that we can see which one are true and which one are not. What I want to say is stop the hatred. Start to accept and love each other, because we are just the same. We are just human beings, and no one wants this pandemic to happen. Thank you.